But what I want you to understand is that those cures, some of those cures have deadlines. And sometimes if you wait too long, it could be too late. And so now is the time to begin to make your health a priority. One, because your health always goes with you wherever you go, and it determines how well you do what you do. And two, it's a pocketbook issue. It's a pocketbook issue. And so what you're going to hear today are some steps for healthy living. And what I want to do is kind of summarize what you're going to hear, because you're going to hear in detail the things that you need to know. But good health boils down to this. Number one, you've got to eat mindfully. You've got to pay attention to what you're putting in your mouth. It's very important for us to make sure that the majority of what we eat is good food, is whole food, is healthy food. I often get questions about how you are supposed to read those labels that are on the back of the boxes and on the back of the cans and food products. And I'm more than happy to go through it and show people how to read those labels. But the most important thing is that a good proportion of your diet comes from food that has no labels at all. Your fresh fruits, your fresh vegetables, food that grows on a plant instead of food that's been made in a plant. Okay? So you want to eat mindfully. That's number one. Number two, you want to move purposefully. I think everyone is aware that exercise, physical activity, is extremely important for your health. It's extremely important not only in terms of keeping you healthy and making sure that you've lost weight. Physical activity is for everybody. Even if your weight is at the perfect level, and if you are, I'd like to meet you and find out what you do. But even if it's there, physical activity is a life safety issue. It ensures that you are able to do the things that you need to do to keep yourself safe. Let me give you an example. When I was health commissioner of Baltimore County, we worked in a high-rise building, and my office was at the top. Many of our offices were on that top floor. For those of you that have worked in high-rise buildings, are you familiar with the fire drills that you often used to have? And there were often fire captains that were selected. And those fire captains' job was to man the various stairwells in the building and remain with the people who were not able, for one reason or another, to get down the stairs to safety until the fire officials could come up and take all of them down. Now, there are many reasons for not being able to make your way down the stairs. But you know what? I would not want a preventable reason to be one of those reasons for me. Because if there's anything in the world that I can do to make sure that I am mobile enough and flexible enough to get myself out of harm's way, then that's what I want to do.